bongo, 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 badongo, bongo, bongo, bong.
What's new, Friendee?
あ、ニューカラー。
What's new, Friendee?
あ、ニュープライス。
What's new, Friendee?
あ、ニューアレンジ。
What's new, Friendee?
So in the last video, I showed you the different parts of the bongo that are cool and unique and make up what it is. And this video, I'd like to talk a bit more about what it's like to drive this thing and what it's like to live with it. And I really like this car. This car is really cool. I think this van is easy to like a lot. I mean, its name is Bongo. Pretty freaking sick. That's a sick name. That's a sick name for your car. Sickest name for a car I've ever owned. It also looks really great. I love the Japanese 90s aesthetic within this. I think the facelift model is far superior looking to the first generation. I mean, this thing has even like a cool wing on it. This white Japanese wing. It looks so cool. I love the headlights. I love the Mazda styling. It's chef's kiss. It's good. It's also fun to drive. You don't think of something like this as a driver's car, and it's not. But for somebody who loves driving manual little cars, this thing is fun. This thing's fun. Here's what I mean. When you drive a car to its limits, when you're driving fast and having fun, you can feel the body roll. You can feel the tires at the edge of their tension, and you're controlling the car. You feel all these little tiny things that make it fun. And when you're just driving the Bongo normally, you feel that as well because of how top heavy it is from the auto free top. When you go around the corner at 50 kilometers an hour, the bongo stretches to the side and you're trying to keep it together. And it's fun. It feels really fun. And it even feels dangerous when you're driving it on like highway speeds. When you're going 80, 100, 110, you got to pay attention. You got to be turning, you got to be taking those corners right, So it invigorates you when you're driving as somebody who likes racing cars. It's also fun driving it in another way. I mean, this is the first diesel engine I've ever owned, and it drives differently than a petrol engine. This van feels like driving a little like foreign bus or something. Google Maps even gives you different directions based on the fact that you drive a diesel, believe it or not. With a petrol engine, when you give it gas, it feels like this kind of immediate input. It's like in the moment, you're working with the engine. And with the diesel, it kind of feels more like it's like you're working with a generator, and that happens to be moving the wheels of the car. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but it's a very different experience. You can't just zoom up a hill in the same way. You're kind of like not. It doesn't feel right. You kind of have to just let it glide into the speed you want, and then once you get there, it likes to stay there. Because this is a diesel, those long road trips on the highway, the gas mileage is really good. I get about 400 to 500 kilometers per tank during long road trips, but the mileage isn't so good when you're just driving around town because the engine doesn't really have a time to warm up. Diesels take a long time to warm up, and when they run cold, they're inefficient. One other thing that makes this so fun at slow speeds is the turning radius. It is miraculous. Okay, You would think a big van like this wouldn't really be very maneuverable, probably kind of cumbersome in a parking lot. But no, this thing drives like a dream. Japan has figured something out. I know this is a standard thing in a lot of Japanese vehicles, and maybe it's because they have less space or something, but it's like it comes standard with like a drift kit or something like that. It's like you have an extra turn in your steering wheel. It feels so good. As somebody who drives North American cars, you don't expect to be able to make so many of the U-turns that you want to, but this thing can do it. It is amazing. I love it. The biggest question I get about this car is it weird to drive on the right side? I get this question almost every time I show this car to somebody, and no, it's not weird. It's weird to sit on the passenger side when you're used to being the driver there and there's nothing in front of you. But no, it doesn't feel weird at all to drive on the right. There's just two things you need to get used to. Number one, your signals and wiper stalks are reversed. Number two, you have to get used to driving on the right side of the lane. So if you drive a motorcycle, you know that there's 3 lane positions. There's the left, the middle, and the right. And you might not have realized it, but in normal left-hand drive cars, you're automatically driving in the left position. But here, you just got to be conscious about it and stay on the right. Otherwise, you'll just be drifting into the middle of the street a little bit. And it takes about 2 weeks to get completely used to these two things. No big deal. I wanted to talk about these rain guards real quick. I love rain guards. I think every car should have them. If your car is foggy, you can crack them open and it'll prevent rain from coming inside while still circulating air and lifting the fog. It's amazing. It's brilliant. And if you're a smoker, they're going to be your friend. Here's some cons about owning a Bongo. If you do get a Mazda Bongo in North America, repairs are going to be difficult. You either have to be mechanically inclined and do most of your own work, or you need to live near a shop that specializes in JDM imports and have the money and patience to afford it. No normal mechanic will even touch this. I went to a shop to get an alignment done, and they did it, but they were honking pissed about it. And if you do most of your own work, parts are expensive, and you have to import all of them. It's hard to find English repair manuals. I replaced the head of this engine, and I was able to find an English repair manual on the WLT engine from Australia, since they have a car that uses it. Another thing, this is a long distance kind of road trip cruiser. However, it only has 4 gears, and when you're on the highway for a long time, that's when you really miss that 5th gear, because that engine that is right beside you, right under you, you're kind of sitting on it, it's gonna drone. And it's not too bad, but it just muffles out the music that you're trying to listen to and the person that you're trying to talk to. It's not an uncomfortable amount of noise, but man, it would be so much nicer if it was quieter. There are people who try to insulate the inside so it's quieter. I would really love to try to do that sometime. Another issue, I don't know if the person who ordered this thing was insane or this model year just didn't come with it, but this doesn't have cruise control.
Cruise control?
No cruise control.
No cruise control.
Cruise control.
That's a tough option to give up.
And when you are on a road trip for like 8 hours, your foot is gonna hurt. It sucks.
I kind of remember, I remember dads kind of having this perspective that like cruise was still like a luxury option that you didn't need.
Yeah.
You're like buying cars. I don't need the cruise, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you do. You absolutely do need it.
Yeah, it really improves like the quality of a road trip.
オールシーズンアウトドアを満喫できるボンゴフレンディは
Even though this thing is quite uncommon in North America, I mean, most people think it's a Delica. It's pretty popular in the UK. It has a very strong following there, and most of the facts and ideas and parts that you can get in the English-speaking world come from the UK. Not a lot of people know about this car, but the ones who do love it and support each other like family. Like I mentioned, not a lot of people know about the Bongo. And if you look at equivalent camper vans that people do know about, like VW Westphalias or other camper buses, they're like 30 grand plus, and they're older than the Bongo. So I think if people do get in the know, this is going to be a really valuable car. I'm going to leave you guys with one last thought. What is Friendee?
What's new, Friendee?
I've been driving this thing for 4 years, and I still have no idea. What does that mean? Friendee with 2 E's at the end. It's not even an English word. Is it supposed to be like a misspelt version of friendly? Like, are you saying this is like a friendly car, or that the people who drive this are friendly? Or does it mean something else? What is Friendee? I don't know. If somebody has some idea, please leave it in the comments. I need some help. Also, thank you so much for all the support that I've been getting for these videos. It means a lot to me. And if you're new to this channel and like what you're seeing, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I would just love to grow this and keep making more car videos for you guys. Thanks so much!
フレンディアウトドアシーズンいよいよ到来 RV の常識を塗り替える新しい形